as you can see, a bit on the stealthy side today. It's private woodland. There is someone around, so keeping noise levels down. I'll show you the setup in a second. I'm actually camping with a friend of mine, Robin. We'll have a look at his setup as well in a minute. But the weather's brilliant, so we don't need much in the way of covering. I mean, my setup behind here, it's actually my little tent, but I haven't put the fly sheet on. It's just the mesh inner to keep the bugs off, because there's a few bugs about, and lob the camo net over it for a bit of cover. It'll do the job. No rain forecast. Famous last words. Let's have a quick look-see. Got my light summer bag. Got my Decathlon pillow, but it's in the pocket that's built in the hood. And just my very old foam mat in the bottom. That should be fine. There we go, that's the setup. Just the tent inner, like I said, so just got a bit of mesh. It should keep the bugs out. That's the main thing. There's quite a few little mozzies and things because we're quite close to a small stream. I could have hidden it further into the ferns and so on to disappear, but at the moment that's like tick central, so we don't want to be playing with them little buggers. So I've just popped back here, and to be honest, I'm under a tree, I'm in the shade, I'm probably 100 meters from the nearest footpath. You're not going to see this at a distance. It should be fine. Here we've got Robin set up. He's got the Corinthia Observer Plus. It's funny, I was only looking at one of these on the internet a couple of nights ago. Not to buy one because they're hideously expensive, but you know, just out of interest. And I haven't seen another one with the mesh sort of window bit at the back, which you can actually use to access it as well if you want to, you know, climb in one end. I'll just pick the camera up. You've got your normal, you know, zip down the side there, and across here like you'd expect in most bivvies with the mesh window part. But of course this has got the mesh at the back as well, so you get great airflow having the two vents opposite each other at your head end. That makes a lot of sense. But there again, it's Corinthia. They're expensive for a reason. They do make bloody good kit. As you can see, Robin is doing his flambe burgers with a rather hot pan. Right, freshly prepared at home. Chicken curry, jasmine rice, just decanted into a Ziploc bag. That will be dinner for tonight. Right, that's dinner done, and very nice it was too. Now, the sun's dropping a little bit. What time have we got? Yeah, it's just after 8 o'clock. Now I'm in the shadows. It's actually turned a little bit chilly. I had to stick the jacket on, which surprised me. I thought it was going to be, well, it is mild, but yeah, slight breeze. Now I'm in the shadows. It's jacket time. Lovely evening though. Lots of bird song. I don't know whether it comes across on the camera at the moment or not. But yeah, a lot of bird song. Nice spot. We'll have a pleasant evening, I think. I think it's almost time for a beer. There, can you see what I can see? A light in the bushes. Now, I might be wrong, but my assumption is that's my friend Mark, and he should have Scoutman Steve with him. He doesn't know we're here, so we're going to go and surprise him. Right, quick visit to our next door neighbours, I suppose you'd say. Ones that are camping in the bush. That's Mark's setup. There's Scoutman Steve. Hello, Steve. Hello, mate. He's here with his Dutch Army. First outing for you, isn't it, Dutch Army?
First time.
Cool, cool. And the other...
loving the size of the thing.
Yeah, they're big, aren't they? The other guy, the other hammock there. And they're sitting over the fire there, doing a bit of cooking. We'll go over there in a minute.
Oh no, burger stuff. No, it's just two burgers joined together.
Yeah, they'll be featured on Andy's video.
Andy?
Andy's it's called Alan.
Yeah, well, you might be on Andy's video as well.
Yeah, Andy Allen's also.
Yeah.
You know.
Andy's in the bush filming you at long range, covertly. I've just moved in the direction of the path, and I thought I'd see how the tent's looking. Well, inner part of the tent. I'm nowhere near the path. I am about 10-15 metres away from where I'm set up. You can see the dark space in the middle. I'll zoom it a little bit. There he is. Well, that's a bit pixelated, isn't it? Well, I think that's quite acceptable, especially now the sun's gone down and it's blended in with the shadows a bit better. Okay, it's bedtime. Quite early too. Well, early for normal camps. Hang on, it's about 11:15. Evening's gone quick though. You know, I haven't done a massive amount of filming because we've been just sitting chatting really, which has been very pleasant. Sometimes it's nice just to take a break from filming a bit sometimes. But surprisingly, I mean, the forecast was for quite mild, which is why I've got this setup really. I think they said the overnight temperature was only going to be down to like 14, 15. But outside I can actually see my breath. It's actually turned quite chilly. So was this setup a good idea? And the light bag, don't know. I expect I'll find out about 3 o'clock in the morning. I have a reasonable amount of confidence in the bag. It's quite comfortable down to about 6 degrees, that sort of amount. So it's not going to go that low. I should be fine. It's just if the wind gets up, because I haven't got the fly sheet on the tent. It's just the mesh here. Of course, the wind can blow straight through it, so that cool things down. So yeah, as long as it stays calm, I should be all right. Okay, see you in the morning. Good morning. And it was a really nice evening and a nice sleep. Not particularly long, because I got woken up at about 4 o'clock when the birds started singing. God, they were loud. But went back to sleep and slept till just after 5ish, which is fine. You know, I've had enough sleep, and it is a beautiful morning. So yeah, all in all, good camp. I'm going to start breaking up my stuff now, putting it back together into the bag, and think about walking out in a bit. But it's been nice. It's been nice to catch up with Robin. Haven't camped with him since last year. We don't get the chance to get together too often because he lives a distance away. But yeah, nice catching up with him and just sitting and putting the world to the right overnight. So yeah, I'll catch you in a bit when I'm packed up. All packed away. That's where I was. No trace left, apart from a little bit of flattened ground, which I will rough up in a second. But yeah, all tidied away. Nobody to know. Right, we're all packed up and we're off. So it's goodbye from me, and it's goodbye from him. See ya.